So we are from Group 5 and today we will be presenting about Facebook. And my name is Tiwei Tan and I will be presenting about introduction and planning. Facebook is an online social network service that is part of the company Meta platform. The founder of the Facebook were Mark Zuckerberg, Eduardo Severin, Dustin Moskovitz, and Chris Hart. All of them were students at Harvard University. The company headquarters is in Menlo Park, CA 94025, within the Silicon Valley. You can upload video and share your interests to everyone in Facebook. Zuckerberg released Facebook 10-year strategy plan. Facebook focused on building its own social ecosystem revolving around video, group, and many other functions, as well as social media groups such as WhatsApp, Messenger, and Instagram. It will be a long-term plan that requires the company to work together and to reach their goal.
Hello, I'm Chaminder and I'm the leader of Team 5. Today I'll be presenting about leading and organizing. Leading. Leading is when a person has the ability to guide and direct people to get certain tasks completed. In 2004, there were many big offers from big companies to purchase Facebook. For example, an unnamed investor offered 10 million in June 2004. Friendster was interested in a purchase. Even Google offered to buy a partner with Facebook in the summer of 2004, which Mark Zuckerberg refused, and within a year, the company was well known around the globe and the world as it reached 1 million users. Zuckerberg is a transformational leader. He motivates and inspires staff with his crystal clear sight into the future of the company. Rather than just setting goals, he has ideas and courageous confidence. This is perhaps his greatest strength, and this is why his employees are all happy to work with him. Organizing involves assigning and grouping tasks into departments, delegating authority across the organization, and making sure everything is working together within the management. Facebook's organization structure is based on department. For example, the key departments include the information security, business development, marketing center, finance center, and engineering. And all of these tasks, all of these divisions is divided into subdivisions. For example, the marketing department covers the advertising team, the global marketing group, marketing communication team, and many more. Facebook has a matrix organizational structure. The characteristics of this structure fulfill the company's organizational needs, especially for creativity and innovation.
Hi, I'm Liu Seng. I will present about the controlling. Controlling is the process of executing, changing, and assessing plans as they are implemented to assist the company to accomplish its goals. Facebook uses a matrix organizational structure. One of the key features of matrix structure is to help meet the needs of technology-based companies such as Facebook. It also helps maintain flexibility and offers multinational operation in a range of different markets. As Facebook continues to grow, many third-party tools and software simply cannot scale with it. At that point, their team decided to do it themselves, moving from a traditional IT organization to one that could build tools in-house so that Facebook employees could use custom software that was designed to meet their needs. Therefore, Facebook is pretty much self-sufficient in its IT operation today. Moreover, Facebook will sometimes ask customers to fill out a service about their user experience. This is because they want to know what they can do to improve the customer experience.
Hello, my name is Yang Wei and today I'm here to introduce you to Facebook's general environmental factor. Of the first is called social cultural factor. To begin with, nowadays many people are very much aware of their own personal privacy and do not wish to really divulge it to anyone else. So with this in mind, the first scandal was during 2016, Facebook. To begin with, during 2016, a scandal was happening, which will be later brought up in 2018, where Cambridge Analytica was collecting data from over 20 million people based on a quiz called This Is Your Digital Life, which then escalates to 87 million because of the fact that they can also obtain the data from their friends. The other one is during the early 2020, there is a vulnerability where phone number of Facebook users were taken or leaked, to be exact, unless it comes from a credible source. And as such, many people starts to pressure social media in general to either filter out fake news, advertisements, promotions disguising themselves as credible sources, and either promotions where the news itself were made to be like a consumer's evaluations on it. The next factor is technological factor. With the rise of technology and the advancement, the upgrades, the miniaturization of technology, and the diversity of technology, many people are able to purchase mobile devices and as such are able to access online contents with ease, which contributes to a huge growth of every social media platforms. And as such, but with the rise of technological advancements as such, there are also a rise of hackers. Due to the scandal from the previous slide mentioned, many people pressures social media to create better encryption, to reduce the amount, or to straight up remove backdoors as to protect their own data privacy.
Hi, my name is Syed Saif Alisha and I'll be talking about the two task environments of Facebook. Task 1, competitors. Facebook's task environment involves competition that operates their businesses on the social media platform. Facebook uses Porter's model to help simplify the process of them identifying the level of competition in the industry. The most important for Facebook is competitive rivalry. Competitive rivalry is the method used to test the superiority and capability of the people in the industry. This is very important for Facebook because there are other companies out there that provides the same services as Facebook. So this causes the level of competition to be high. Other social medias like YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram, they all focuses on the same market segment. This is also another reason why the competition level is high. Through all of this, Facebook will examine their competitors' business model and improvise their own one to attract and retain their customers. Lastly, Facebook is now being used by many people as a platform for online advertising. This is due to the increase of mobile-based app and social networking. Task 2, customers. In recent events, Facebook has faced difficulty from upcoming niche sites And this has also caused Facebook to be left behind by other companies. For example, companies such as Google and Amazon has created a special platform that has made it easier for customers to share messages and pictures, which has made them look many steps ahead of Facebook. In 2015, two journalists strongly believed that Facebook might lose its business if social networking starts to become less fashionable. To avoid this from ever happening, Facebook manager has came up with few effective strategies to address this problem. For starters, Facebook has expanded its current model to a better one to attract people who are users or non-users to end up becoming critical stakeholders. Facebook has also made sure that they are constantly updating their app to make sure that customers are always satisfied with it. Lastly, Facebook will also make sure that it identifies new services and offerings to improve and attract more customers. This explains why Facebook is still leading in top in the social media platform.
Hi, my name is Ethan, and I'll be presenting the two internal environment factors. So the first internal environment factor at Facebook is its human resource management. So it is very important for any company to be able to retain their employees, and a good way that Facebook has been able to do this is through their open office structure. So in a regular office, sitting in a cubicle for long hours of the day can over time feel very claustrophobic and depressing. And that's why Facebook's open workplace design has provided its employees with more room to move around freely, and this also allows the employees to be able to meet and collaborate at a higher level. And another example of Facebook's human resource management is how they allow their employees to engage in their hobbies at work. So it is very normal for employees to feel bored or even burnt out while working long hours of the day, which is why Facebook has equipped its campuses with movie theaters, fitness centers, and even wood workshops. And being able to have fun while you're at work really helps with the overall work efficiency of the employees. And these two examples of Facebook's human resource management improves the overall morale of the employees, which benefits Facebook a lot. The second internal environment factor at Facebook is the quality and size of their infrastructure. So billions of people log on to Facebook every single day for 24 hours, 7 days a week. And the data centers that house servers and the computers is what makes it possible for the connection for these many people around the world. And the strategy for designing, building, and operating these data centers puts an emphasis on efficiency and sustainable energy. In fact, the 15 data centers that Facebook has currently in operation in US, Asia, and Europe are some of the most environmentally friendly in the entire world. And one thing that Facebook has done in these data centers is that they have broken down traditional networking and computing components, and they've rebuilt it into modular disaggregated systems. And this is what helps regulate the frequency and speed in which new issue fixes and new features are released on Facebook. And this cuts out the need for any for the temporary suspension of the website for them to implement fixes and new features.
After all of our research, we found that Facebook effectively utilized all four management rules to maximize the company's strengths. First, Facebook has a clear vision of what it wants to accomplish and an effective strategy for achieving its objectives. The executive of Facebook have demonstrated excellent leadership skills while effectively directing the company. Then, Facebook well-organized corporate structure ensure that all operations go smoothly and follow standard procedures. Besides that, Facebook also considered management environmental factors because they may have a beneficial or negative influence on the company. Lastly, Facebook control function ensure the company's efficiency and the quality of its products and services. That's all. Thank you.